Can you believe it's already February? I can't. I'm like, where did January go? Weren't we just at Christmas in 2023? Nope, it's February 2024. So today we're going to talk through the February real estate trends in Phoenix. What's up, everybody? So we're going through the real estate trends, but before we do that, if you find value in these videos, like the video, share it with your friends, trying to be a resource, trying to help people understand real estate, but let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to talk through the Phoenix market trends here for February, keep it short and sweet to the point, and just talk through some of this data. So where did we stand last month? So in the middle of January, we had about 15,300 homes on the market. Right now, we have just over 16,100 homes. So we've actually gone up a little bit, and that's good. And a lot of that is kind of what I talked about last month, is people waited to put their homes back on the market because they got through the holidays. And the holidays, funny enough, don't typically end for a lot of people, the mindset-wise, until February. So now we're starting to see a little bit of the movement coming on. So it was like, okay, so we have a little bit of a jump. That's good. We have a little bit more inventory. But what are we feeling in the market? So one of the other things to pay attention to is loan applications. So I talk with lenders a good amount, and I ask them a lot, hey, what are you guys seeing? Like, what's the trends you guys are seeing? So in January, we saw a jump in loan applications. We started seeing more and more people apply for loans because interest rates had dropped in the middle to late part of December to probably the lowest point they had been, 6.6. Then we hovered around 6.7. So as of right now, interest rates have actually gone up a little bit. And people went, whoa. There's nothing to freak out about. Okay, they went up to around 7%. And part of that is because whenever the Fed dropped the rate and we saw interest rates drop, everybody got real optimistic. Even the stock market, which had gone up for a while, all of a sudden came down because they realized, oh, wait, they're not going to drop interest rates right away. They all were anticipating, they said they're going to drop interest rates 3-4 times in 2024. Great. And so everybody got super excited. And then it was like, oh, wait, we got too excited because it's not happening yet. So interest rates went up a little bit. So I think the FHA VA is around 6.5%. So that's kind of where we sit right now. And again, it's not earth shattering. We were at 8% last year. So it's one of those, I would imagine we hover in between 6.5 to 7% for a conventional loan and probably 6 to 6.5% for an FHA loan until we get into the late spring. Then we'll probably see some movement. From what I'm hearing, a lot of people say they expect interest rates to really start coming down this summer. So what did we see in January, though, is a lot of people started putting loan applications in. I mean, we had a good rise in loan applications. There's a couple articles on it. And that was only at 6.6%. So if interest rates start getting down to the low sixes, because a lot of people right now are even still saying, end of this year, they think high fives is where we'll be. 5.75, somewhere in that range. Okay, that's good. But the problem is demand is going to start rising. If we already had a rise in loan applications in January from being at 6.6, if we get down to 6.1, 6.2, FHA and VA are going to be even lower than that. They'll be in the fives already, and you can buy your interest rate even farther down than that. If you have questions on that, we can talk about it. But it's one of those that we really have to start thinking about, okay, is demand starting to rise? Yeah. And if demand starts rising, we need a lot more inventory, and we just haven't seen it yet. That's where, a lot of people are still saying, the market's going to go down. Back up. A crash is probably not happening. Crashes 20% or more, loss. We're not seeing that. Could a correction be in the future? Maybe, but we need inventory to come back on. We need people to start selling their homes, and we just haven't seen that yet. Could happen at the end of this year, maybe. We'll see. But right now, we're starting to see demand rise. And if demand keeps rising, we're going to start losing inventory. If that keeps happening, we're going to start seeing multiple offers. Now, I've heard from some realtors, they've already dealt with that some. I think when I hear some realtors say, I've already had multiple offer scenarios, it's not a lot of houses. It's the really, really nice houses that are priced well or a little under what it should be. So to me, it's like, okay, no one panic. We're not getting to that point where we're having to offer like crazy, but there are some scenarios where we've seen multiple offers. So something to keep in mind, because when we're looking at trends, the important thing is, all right, where is it going? Right now, what it looks like is buyer demand is starting to come back as interest rates come down, and they should start coming down late spring, early summer, into late summer. So that's where we need to start thinking about it. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, if you're especially thinking about selling, you might want to think about that in the first half of this year, because if more homes come on the market at the end of the year, it will be harder to sell your home if there's more homes on the market. But if you're looking to buy, it's like, okay, maybe I wait till summer when rates start coming down. But if you do that, you're also going to be competing against all the other people coming back in the market. So just realize that you can't time the market. I've always said it. You can't time it. There is no perfect time. If you're thinking about buying or selling, let's sit down. Let's talk about it, because it's about what is best for you and what fits you the best. My information's below. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email, give me a call. I'm here to talk with you. I'm here to help however I can. Guys, you've been listening to The Real.